Ronnie Cowan.
Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. I won't take up too much of the House's time. I've got no intention of grandstanding on this issue, but it's always a pleasure to speak on behalf of the Scottish National Party and to ensure that Scotland's voice is heard in this debate about a key part of the UK's infrastructure. It goes without saying that the digital connectivity is absolutely vital as we seek to grow and evolve our economy. Indeed, full fibre rollout and 5G network underpin our progress towards the fourth industrial revolution. The UK Government, which has responsibility over telecommunications, has a responsibility to ensure that this key driver of our future economic prosperity is appropriately protected and managed. I'm pleased that at a devolved level, the Scottish Government has taken strong action to support digital connectivity. Last month, the Scottish Finance Secretary announced that spending on digital connectivity projects to double up to £63.4 million in 2021. I want this investment to succeed in providing Scotland with a world-class digital infrastructure. With that in mind, the SNP welcomes the bill before us today. The SNP acknowledges that the proposals will unlock opportunities for telecoms operators in Scotland who are being prevented from fulfilling consumer demands due to access issues. The SNP also supports the introduction of laws that would benefit contractors by reducing the costs associated with the delivery of digital infrastructure to multi-dwelling units. The UK Government is entirely right to address any barriers to commercial deployment, and this will complement the Scottish Government's ambitious plans for digital rollout, particularly through the R100 programme. I would caveat my support, Madam Deputy Speaker, by adding that the SNP will continue to monitor developments relating to this bill. However, I am aware that Scottish ministers stand ready to engage with their UK counterparts, and I believe it would prove beneficial in making this legislation a success in Scotland. Turning now to the amendments, I would like to draw particular attention to those addressing high-risk vendors. We cannot ignore the National Cyber Security Centre's determinations on Huawei, who they consider to be a high-risk vendor. We cannot ignore the fact that as a Chinese company, Huawei could be ordered to harm UK interests under China's National Intelligence Law of 2017. Once a virus is placed into a digital system, it cannot be contained by the government washing its hands of the problem while singing God Save the Queen. We now find ourselves in the strange and contradictory position of admitting that Huawei is a potential threat to our national security, yet we are granting them an important role in the development of our digital infrastructure. The UK Government can play around with the semantics of the situation by saying that Huawei will be limited to the periphery or a minority presence, but it is deeply irresponsible to dismiss the expert advice. Sir Richard Dearlove, who led MI6 from 1999 to 2004, has said, "We must conclude the engagement of Huawei presents a potential security risk to the United Kingdom."
Thank you very much indeed for giving way. Would my honourable friend agree with me, however, that in the context of 5G there is no such thing as a periphery anymore? That is the point. The core and the edge are interlinked, and that's what makes the government's position on this so disturbing.
I wholeheartedly agree. The whole concept of a 5G network rides roughshod through this concept which was built up to 2, 3 and 4 of a core and a periphery. Once you're into that network, you are in that network. And let me say, this is not an attack on China or the people of China. They've done what we should have been doing. They have built what we should have been building. Because, as I understand it, currently there are no wholly owned and run UK companies that can provide the service of a Huawei, a Nokia, an Ericsson or a Samsung. But with guaranteed work and a guaranteed cash flow, we could create the perfect environment to grow such a company. Amidst the Brexit jubilation, did this UK Government not say it was taking back control? Well, put your money where your mouth is. And finally, Madam Deputy Speaker, rhetoric in itself will not revitalise or rejuvenate a marketplace. I'm asking this UK Government to plan, invest and grow a state-owned digital infrastructure company.
Dr Liam Fox.
Madam Deputy Speaker.